In this week's episode, we head to the beautiful Grampians for a hike up Mount Sturgeon before crossing the border to South Australia. I also share with you some of my favorite cooking tips when living in a van and try on a new dessert recipe that it might just become a new hit. Good morning, guys, from the Grampians. We're currently hiking up to Mount Sturgeon today. We've just finished our drive through the Great Ocean Road and it's been beautiful. But tomorrow we'll be heading to South Australia, so I thought I'd start this vlog. Let's hike up the mountain and see if we get to South Australia tomorrow. I think we've been in Victoria the longest of all states now. We've been here 2.5 months. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to see a new state, new cities, and just get this lap on the road. Anyways, this is a 3.5 hour hike. I think it's 7.5 kilometers. So this is what the nature looks like. It's much drier than we've previously been. Like compared to Tassie, this is much drier. But to be fair, they've also had a lot of recent fires in the surrounding areas, so.
Oh.
Whew. It's getting hot now. I don't know how many degrees it is, like 25.
It's supposed to be 26 today or 28 or some shit.
Yeah, it's bloody hot. But I feel like we're reaching the top now.
It's probably like 20 degrees right now.
Yeah. We've seen tons of lizards on our way up here. And a wallaby that scared the shit out of us. I'll insert a little video here. I was vlogging and I wasn't at all ready for a big, dark, furry wallaby to jump out of nowhere. So that gave us a little fright. And then... Could have been kangaroo, guys. Let us know in the comments. I think it was a kangaroo, or just a huge wallaby. All right, I reckon we're moments from reaching the summit, the well-anticipated summit.
That's gonna be a summit over there.
Is that the summit? Oh, bullocks, no way. I thought this would be the summit, but then if you have a look over here. Oh yeah, that does look like the summit, doesn't it? Oh. Okay.
How are we gonna get there?
Let's fast forward this shit. You guys are lucky. We need to walk this in the same slow pace. Woo! Only 10 meters. We did it.
Oh, we indeed did it.
That was so sweaty, man. Now it's time for our reward, aka an apple.
Oh yeah.
Good job, guys. We did it. I think we're gonna chill here for 10 minutes before we have to head down again, but...
Oh.
Grampians. Beautiful. Alrighty guys, we made it to camp. We're just outside Portland, found this cute little place. And Connor is finishing his drone. And I'm gonna do some fun cooking today. So we're doing a nachos and I'm gonna try my first dessert on this camper stove. We haven't had any like sweet desserts made yet and I was really craving one. So I'm thinking of doing an apple crumble, but just using the stove. So that'll be interesting. Just had a shower, used this little fella, our new favorite thing, and I think today's gonna be beautiful. Our last night in Victoria. End of an era in this state, and then our adventure continues in South Australia. So now let's start cooking, let's do the nachos together, and then give this apple crumble a try. Ooh, I'm so excited. But first, obviously the mandatory snack for when you're cooking. Oh. In Australia is that they've got something called tangy. No, tangy?
Tangy.
Tangy. That's a flavoring they have, like light and tangy chips. And I don't know if I'd like compare with umami or any type of general like spicing, but they taste fire.
Look at this bad boy.
Wow.
That actually looks like a beast.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Are we gonna go for a test flight? Yeah, I think so.
I guess so. Oh my god, it flies! I built that! Sheesh! Like, that's sick!
Yes! Well done, baby!
Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome!
That is gonna be so. It fucking
What?
flies!
That's actually crazy!
You built that?
Oh
That's
my god.
insane. Alrighty guys, we're done with the nachos. Like, how good does this look? What I did essentially was just to put together like some crushed tomatoes, beans, and paprika. Then I put some cheese over it so it melted, avo, and now you can just take a nacho and dip it.
Very experienced drivers in Carlos Sainz. Pretty
Not
swift.
the race.
They seem the team on the arc. And it was the Briton who came out on top at the flag. His final dash around the circuit, nabbing the fastest time of the day.
Oopsie day is a couple of, I don't know, an hour later or something, and I completely forgot to show you guys how I made this. But essentially I just cut some apples, put some oats in with brown sugar and cinnamon and butter, and I'm trying to make it look a little bit more desserty. I don't want it to become a porridge, but obviously it's not going to become 100% stale because there's no oven. So this is the finished product. I think what would kind of be nice is if you leave it a little bit and let it create a crust or something so it becomes more crunchy. But I just had a bite right now and it's really sweet. It tastes like a dessert, just not completely baked like one. And yeah, I like it. This could become a new snack. The only thing missing though, I feel it's like whipped cream or vanilla sauce. So I think that's all for today, guys. I'll be watching some Netflix, eating this, Connor's cleaning up his drone stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow, maybe in South Australia. Alrighty, see you soon.